Hi everybody, welcome to this Wall Street News. According to the US Bureau of Economic Analysis, the headline PC price index rose 2.6% in May from the previous year in line with expectations. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell discussed the PCE inflation numbers Tuesday, said, quote, "Yes, we've made a lot of progress. We want to be more confident that inflation is moving sustainably down toward 2% before we start the process of reducing our policy," end quote. According to the S&P Global, U.S. Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index ticked up from 51.3 in May to 51.6 in June. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the number of job openings rose to 8.1 million in May. WTI crude futures increased from about $73 on June 4th to more than $83 on July 2nd. 10-year Treasury yield cools to 4.43% after topping 4.49%. S&P 500 gained 0.62% to a record high on Tuesday. According to the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis, personal income rose 0.5% from the previous month in May, stronger than expectations of 0.4%. But personal spending increased 0.2%, weaker than forecasts of 0.3%. When it comes to the inflation numbers, the headline PCE price index was flat. The Bureau of Economic Analysis said, quote, "The PCE price index decreased less than 0.1%. Excluding food and energy, the PCE price index increased 0.1% on a monthly basis. On an annual basis, both headline PCE and core PCE price index were up 2.6% in line with expectations." Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell discussed the new PCE price index during the European Central Bank Forum on Tuesday, saying, quote, "Yes, we've made a lot of progress. We want to be more confident that inflation is moving sustainably down toward 2% before we start the process of reducing our policy." Frankly, because the U.S. economy is strong and the labor market is strong, we have the ability to take our time and get this right. According to the S&P Global, U.S. Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index increased from 51.3 in May to 51.6 in June. For your information, a reading above 50 indicates an overall expansion compared to the previous month. S&P Global said, quote, "Although client demand remained muted and business confidence hit a 19-month low, new orders rose for a second month running." According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the number of job openings rose from 7.9 million in April, which is downwardly revised from 8.1 million to 8.1 million in May. If you look at the 20-year chart, you can find the U.S. job openings remained at historically strong levels. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell also talked about the U.S. labor market during the ECB forum on Tuesday, saying, quote, "In the first quarter of this year, we continue to have solid growth in the first half, actually solid growth, and the labor market is still strong, although we've seen a continuous rebalancing in the labor market. WTI crude futures rose from $73.25 per barrel on June 4th to $83.15 on July 2nd, because gasoline demand in the US is expected to increase for the summer travel season. In addition, ongoing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East raised concerns about oil supply. 10-year Treasury yield fell right after the PCE price index released on last Friday, but it went up on rising oil prices and expanding U.S. manufacturing PMI from the S&P Global. Then the yield topped 4.49% on Monday, and it is hovering around 4.43% on Jerome Powell's remarks, as well as cooling but resilient U.S. labor market. For the U.S. stocks, S&P 500 rose 0.62% and Nasdaq gained 0.84%. Both S&P 500 and Nasdaq closed at record highs on Tuesday. Dow also added 0.41%. If you look at the S&P 500 map, you can find big tech such as Microsoft, Apple, Alphabet, Meta, Amazon, and Tesla went up on Tuesday, except for Nvidia, because the shares of Nvidia rose more than 150% this year. Shares of Tesla jumped about 10% on Tuesday as the company reported better than expected deliveries for the second quarter. Okay, this is the end of today's news. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.